Hey, this is the weekly horoscope for Gemini for the week of April 10th, 2023. And this week, Venus moves into Gemini. Yes. So, those of you who are first deacons with 0 to 8 degrees with the sun, is going to be conjunct with Venus. So, this is going to be a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you. Yes, bitches. So this is a great time to mingle if you're single. Just remember what the hell time it is because you know what's going to happen. Mercury goes retrograde and we go into shadow, base, 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 base. Okay, so it's up to you what you want to do with that energy. I don't tell people to go on diets, all right, and stuff like that. Nope, you do you. But anyways, Monday, you can be reevaluating your friendships or your career direction at this time. We're still dealing with the same energies from last week, so you can check that out too. You can be going into hermit mode because you can feel, your self-esteem is kind of a little bit not there, especially those of you in your teens. You're really going through it at this time. You're super, super sensitive at this time. Like you are just all emotionally discombobulated. Hey, Al, how you doing? So this is not the easiest time for you emotionally. So those of you with Gemini kids, I would be careful with them, Gemini rising kids or Sun and Gemini kids, because they could be really going through it at this time with the friends. You need to be careful what you obligate yourself to at this time because you may also regret your decision later on. Your concentration and focus is sharp now, and you have the ability to be very persuasive with this energy. Great time for those of you in sales. But you're very keeping of your secrets. You can be going through a bit of a depression for some of you here. This is taking care of financial matters. You can be working on saving money because you may not have no choice. You can be trying to analyze certain situations before you go jumping into conclusions because all is not what it seems. I feel like you're very analytical in your way of thinking. You could be very much aware how someone is using you and taking advantage of your time. And you're like, oh, hell no. I feel like for some of you here that you can also be dealing with somebody catfishing you at this time as well. So be careful with the online dating. Guys, if you get the girls, girls to me, when it comes to online, we don't ask out dudes. Okay. So if somebody asking you out and being like, oh my God, I want to be a friend with benefit thing. That's a dude. That's another dude talking to you. Don't believe it. Because seriously, females, we will stalk your ass. We will stalk your ass like nobody's business. But God forbid, and we will like all your posts too. We will like all your posts. And we will just try to talk to you every chance that we get. And then sometimes it's somebody that we already know. So if it's somebody brand new coming up in your Kool-Aid, run, bitch, run. That is a dude. He's from India, okay? And he wants you to put money on his Apple card. So just be careful with that. Then on Tuesday, I feel like for some of you here, you don't see the eye to eye with certain people in your life. So this is arguments happening on Tuesday. Relationships are spotlighted of all kinds. Be careful with negotiations with others. You're very you guys are accurate, but I feel like at this time when it comes to telling your truth though, you tend to exaggerate, just un poquito exaggerate, just a little bit, just a little bit, not too much now, but you tend to exaggerate. So try to be about the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, because what's going to happen here, you're going to love this, you're going to exaggerate, right? And then next thing you know, you're going to be called a gossip. And it's not even going to be by the person that you tattling on. It's going to be by the other person, management, watching you and being like, you know what? You a gossip. You always gossiping. You always getting into some kind of, oh yes, the tea is good. I would love to be a fly on that wall because your mouth will be like, so try to keep it as realistic as possible, even though the truth sounds very boring. I get it, and it just needs a little sugar on it with a bit of cinnamon to make it like really nice and make it stick, but it's not going to stick. So just be realistic and boring about it. I feel also somebody could be, you could be dealing with fraud. So again, catfishing, somebody stealing your identity online to catfish somebody else with this energy here. So be careful with scams at this time with this energy. I feel for others of you, keep an eye out on your credit card as well. Misunderstandings now are likely to lead to unpleasant or embarrassing situations, of course. Not the best week for contracts and negotiations. You may actually have to get a lawyer involved at this time because you're just going to be lied to. This is a time where you may even get the short end of the stick at this time with this energy. For others of you, whatever purpose you were doing before this, you're gonna like start to like notice or feel like it's not getting you nowhere at this time, and then you're gonna be like, why am I doing this? This is pointless. It could be like a new job that you get, and then like the amount of responsibility and work that you had to do and the check are two different stories, and then you're gonna be like, so it's gonna be like, so it's gonna be like that situation. Vulcan is still in retrograde, opposing Pluto at this time with the 3rd and 9th house. You can be open and honest with your speech. You can be fighting with everybody on the internet, so be careful with your honesty because it's going to bring trouble. This could also be getting into it with other people at this time. So try to be on the right side of the law with this energy here. You may not be getting along with other people at work at this time and really butting heads with other people at work with this energy, okay? But some of you like a good debate, and you like to fight, and you like that kind of stuff, not me. I don't really, once you start fighting with me, I'm kind of like a golden retriever. I'll lie on the floor and pretend to play dead and then wait for you to stop bothering me. So, because I was told by my ex-husband, after a certain age, it looks trifling. So I'm 43, so now I can't do it no more. So it looks trifling. So you're basically messing with a golden retriever, lying on the floor and just being like, you want to rub my belly? You want to rub my belly? My belly feels good. Like literally, you cannot fight with me because I will change the subject so quickly. It'll be like, what just happened? So anyways, I feel like this could also be a time where people in your life need to change and grow. So this could be whoever has to leave your life, let them go. Or you need to be adaptable to other people in your life at this time with this energy. You can get shafted at this time because this could be a frustrating time for you because all your hard work and perseverance is for nothing. Okay. And you could be feeling some kind of way. You can feel burdened by your responsibilities. You definitely need your thank you. You need to feel appreciative. You are not taking well to constructive criticism. So any kind of feedback that you get at this time from other people, you tend to like get pissed off about it. You know what to do. Apply. That's ego talking right there, and apply that constructive criticism and have a different conversation with it, because then it gives you an opportunity to change, to perfect what you're doing, and to and to make it better, So it's like that. Sometimes, sometimes I listen to you guys. Sometimes you guys just go about saying, it's like you give like a compliment, but then you give a slap. And it's like, sometimes I want to look up y'all's address and give you a slap right back and be like, oh my God, your house is so pretty. But then slap. But I don't do that now, do I? No. So anyways, but sometimes you guys have really good advice, and I listen and I apply it but I'm not going to tell who did it, and I'm not going to apologize, nothing, but I will acknowledge it and do the change, So you don't got to acknowledge what was said, but you can apply the changes quietly into yourself. And maybe the other person will see that. Maybe they'll say something, maybe they won't, but at this time, you just can't handle it because that damn Pluto energy, it's too sensitive. It is too sensitive. Okay. For some of you here, I feel like you can avoid taking on new responsibilities, and that's going to put you in a bad position. It could be like them trying to get you to stay overtime, and you're not trying to have that overtime. And then what's going to happen is that is going to put your job into jeopardy. For some of you, this could be traveling, because we're dealing with 9th house energy, and you don't want to travel nowhere, or you don't want to travel like 2 hours away from your house. I don't want to travel even like 20 minutes away from my house. It's like the closer I am to my house, the better I am. Okay. So it could be like a situation like that. And then all of a sudden, they're talking about firing your ass. And you're like, what the hell? Because I don't want to go 2 hours away. It's like, bye, so it's going to be like starting like a lot of, yes, it is. Oh my God. If you saw the natal chart for this week, you'd be like, anything good happening? Anything good happening? It's good. It's just like I think we're like all like really freaking sensitive right now because all the planets in Cancer are not well aspected, and then Pluto's not well aspected this week, you know? So it's like a lot of changes are happening that we don't necessarily want to happen. For some of you, you have plateaued out of your career, meaning like you did so well, you're so freaking successful in it. Now it's time for you to grow somewhere else, you know? And by that, they are either taking you back to school, or by that, they are making you travel to a different state to go to the company that they work for and stuff like that, being like, you need to go here with that company. Okay, so it could be like things like that happening. Uranus is semi-sextiling Chiron in the 12th and 11th house. You have more influence over people at this time. Of course, when do you not? For others of you, you can be going above and beyond for someone, and they can be repaying you the favor. Your circle of friends is changing now, and you may have a hard time relying upon them or any sort of commitment. So promises can be broken at this time. Then on, let me see. Okay, then on Thursday, your relationships with women is likely to be doing very well. You can feel very supportive. You can feel their loyalty. Oh, I'm sorry, very unsupportive. My bad. My bad. I need my glasses. You may feel like you have to earn their support or their love now, or prove them, or you may have to prove yourself to them at this time. Yeah, it's just best. It's just best to stay in your own lane and take it with a grain of damn salt. You know, I don't know why, but every time I go to Kroger's at my store, I swear to God, there's always some kind of drama going on with these old people. They be like crossing the street and they be cursing at people and stuff. And I'm like ready to turn. And then they're like still flipping the bird to every car. And I'm just like this. And they're like this with me. They're like, you can go. And I'm like, thank you. And I like go. And then today, these two motorcyclists, I don't know what the hell was going on. I saw two motorcyclists and a red, big, giant truck with an old man in it. And this old man had a conniption because I guess the boys were talking and kikiing to each other, probably trying to figure out where the hell to go at the same time. And next thing you know, I hear, yeah. And I'm like, oh, and I'm like, damn. And next thing you know, the two boys are like, he cussing up a storm, and the two boys keep driving, like crawl away. They see me walking, they're like, he's pissed off over a parking spot. And I'm like, oh my God. And then you know what he did? This dude, because I think he saw me staring at him, and I was just like, and he saw me staring at him like that. And he like drove off. I mean, he didn't even get the parking spot because he just drove off. And it was like, oh my God, it was so bad. It was so petty. It was so petty. I was like, oh. So anyways, so I don't know why I got off that tangent. But anyways, it's just been weird energy like that lately here with Pluto not being well aspected. There you go. That's where I was going. So then Friday, your relationships with women are unsupportive. Like I was saying, you may isolate yourself at this time with this energy. You're very often, you feel lonely, depressed. You know, your children that are teenagers could be feeling this energy. So be careful with them. Also, you can be more emotionally independent after all is said and done at this time. For some of you, this could be dealing with housing with this energy. For some of you, this is losing close relationships, like I said, relocating to someplace new because of career advancement possibilities that can be coming up at this time. But for some of you, you know, you may not want to move because you may have like Taurus in your third house at this time. Okay, so it could be things like that going on during this time period. All righty. Career advancement is possible here. All right. I feel for others of you, I feel like whatever career changes or promises that were made for you in the past, like back in December and stuff, those may all of a sudden go silence. And we all may be in silent mode for now. So this might be stuff that may come up again next in the next 6 months, okay, when Pluto goes direct. This is a popular energy time for those of you in a leadership position. You may have a tendency to overdo it when it comes to socializing and enjoying yourself. Others may find that your behavior is mildly offensive, and because you take things too far. You may have the zoomies. That's a problem. You need to be careful with your inappropriate behavior. Be about the bigger picture and use couth at this time because I don't know where the hell it went. All right. You want to cock those brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. Be careful about mental or nervous anxiety buildup at this time. Get enough rest. Go to sleep. Do not act on information immediately as it could lead you astray. Wait for proof. Venus is transiting your first house. Like I said, this is a great time to mingle if you're single for now. Definitely definitely new love is on the horizon for some of you here with this energy. I feel like it could also be a sexual relationship, but with Juno and Taurus conjunct with Uranus, it might end up being what ended up being a Tinder boom bam thank you ma'am relationship. Well, the person gonna come back for another bam boom bam, another bam boom, and next thing you know, it's gonna be like, so like, what are we? I thought we were just like, like cool and like just like you sleep with me, I sleep with you, and then you go away. And it's gonna be like, no, but then you're gonna find out this person gonna be coming around like a lot. You guys are gonna have like it's complicated, but it works for us relationship. Everybody is, because Uranus is conjunct with Juno at this time. So during this period of time, but Juno is transiting fast. Juno moves fast. It doesn't stay stationary. So with Juno moving fast at this time, during this week and until like, everything's 0 to 8 degrees. So Juno is at, let me see, I think 17 degrees. So, and Juno's at 18 degrees. Uranus at 17 degrees and Juno's at 18 degrees. So then add +8 to that, 8 plus 17, and that is 25. So after 26 degrees, when Juno is out of Uranus's sight at 26 degrees. So for now, we're going to be experiencing these weird, like hookups, these weird relationships that just work. Okay, because that's what your Uranus and Juno is. And then if you two are together, you could find that both of you are just weird together, and it's like gonna work because it just works for you guys. Okay, so it's gonna be a situation like that. It's not a bad thing. Very sexual. You could find love at work at this time, or you could find love through friends or while partying with friends, and you can find love. For some of you, you're really infatuated with somebody at this time and going after somebody with this energy. Love relationships enjoy an increased sense of romanticism and intimacy and a great time for sharing with each other. So a beautiful time for bonding with each other and recommitting with each other at this time. Maybe you two go on vacation and it really helps with the relationship and helps it grow. Okay. All right. So now to the cards. Okay, so at this time you have something heavy on your mind with the 7 of coins, the 5 of cups. This is, some of you maybe this could have been a no contact person or somebody that you had a crush on, but you ghosted. You could be going back to that relationship at this time with this energy here because you have regrets. And I feel like you'll be successful. Okay, so if that was the question, I feel like it will be successful. I feel like this person will be reciprocating because this person was infatuated with you too. Okay, I feel like this could have been a Pisces. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk at this time. For some reason, as I connect with the Ace of Wands and it's midnight, I am hearing it's your turn. Ooh, so for some Geminis out there, the message is it's your turn. So if you've been going through the shit with love or whatever, it's your turn. Okay, so like I said, we're leaving our Saturn Dasha of Pisces. We're entering the Saturn Dasha of Leo. So, this so a lot of positive things could be coming up for you during this time period because it's your turn now. Okay, the 2 of Wands, the energy begins to move forward this week with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, you can be taking care of other people in your life this week with this energy as well, or you could be financially supporting others with this energy or helping them out in some way during this time period. I feel like this person is going through it. I do see problems coming up, but there will always be problems. I feel also for some of you, you can find inspiration in a difficult situation during this time period, or you can find a blessing in the situation as well. So everything that comes into your life, know that it has a reason to happen. Okay, the World card, the world works in your favor with this energy. I see recognition and success for some of you. I also feel like there could be some traveling coming up. I feel like somebody around you could be misbehaving during this time period. Sometimes the cards don't mean whatever, and it's like I channel. Okay, so, and you see I have L on here. So it's like when I have my subscribers on here, like they will connect with the reading sometimes. And sometimes you girls get a little bit sneaky about it and then start like like focusing my energy on you. And so that's what happens. So, so sometimes I channel. So whatever I'm feeling, it's because of the people that are live now and stuff like that. So, if it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, I'm channeling. I'm sorry. So I'm just picking up somebody's energy at this time. But I do feel like certain people around you could be misbehaving, or it could be a little bit drama or troublesome at this time, or a bit of a prima donna with this energy. The Ace of Coins, I feel like, oh goodness, we don't want to be about the meaning of the card. So I do feel like at this time you're creating your own reality. But also with the Ace of Coins, and she does not mean this, I do feel like you have a lot of influence over other people. You may not think that or feel that, but you do, and a lot of people like you. You may be reevaluating your career decisions at this time because you do feel devalued. You're not. Okay, I feel like, you're sensitive at this time. You need your thank you. You need to feel appreciated. We have a bunch of planets in damn Taurus, so that's not helping you. For some of you, I see money around you. I see overseas money at this time with this energy. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition during this time period. You could also be at the right place at the right time with this energy, or you could find out somebody owes you money overseas, or you could be dealing with some kind of inheritance at this time as well with this energy. Alrighty. The Emperor card, I see stability in your life. For some of you, this could be on father's side of the family with this energy. For others of you, this could be dealing with a father or uncle in your life as well. With this energy, they may have some money to give you with this energy, or they just want to be part of your life during this time period as well. So know that. The Ace of Swords, your perspective and outlook on life is going to change. Pay attention to your dreams. Lots of recognition and success coming up for you in regards to career during this time period. So this could be a wonderful time with career. Pay attention to your dreams, like I said this week, okay? I feel also that you could be very analytical in your way of thinking, and your intuition is going to come out a lot more than usual with this energy. The Star card, manifesting what you want at this time, feeling inspired by others, or giving to charity at this time and giving back to other people. For some of you, this could be doing something about bigger picture during this time period and volunteering your time and energy to a situation, or this could be philanthropy for some of you here. The Queen of Coins, I feel for some of you here that this could be really helping certain people. You could be helping the elderly, because I'm getting something in regards to age with this energy that wants to come out. So we'll see what happens. But I do feel like, you do benefit through the women in your life. You can be inspired by what other women in your life are doing. For some of you, you can be going into a totally different career direction during this time period as well. Alrighty. I feel like for some of you, you can be more about holistic healing. You could be more about nurturing your body at this time, nurturing your home with this energy. This could also be spring cleaning. You can be receiving optimistic news this week with this energy as well. The Temperance card, you're more about your sanity. This is a great time for working on yourself during this time period. Okay. So I feel like for some of you, you can be more about your health with this energy, or you have very strong willpower at this time. The Six of Swords, I see moving forward. Okay, moving forward and moving on past certain situations. I also feel like you can be very much in your head. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you with this energy here. Alrighty. The Lovers card. Ooh, situations are going to change. Uranus conjunct Juno. I feel like somebody may have a crush on you or is infatuated with you. If this has been a no contact person, I feel like this person will eventually contact you at this time. Okay. So I will not be surprised if somebody that you had a crush on and they have a crush on you too, but they're going to contact you. They're going to reach out to you and see what's up. Okay. And I feel like it's right after a breakup too. So they may have ended a relationship. Okay, but I don't feel like they were really I think they were trying to do the honorable thing. I know the drama. I feel like they were doing the honorable thing at this time with this energy here. Alrighty, but I feel like this could also be somebody's misfortune is your gain. So that could be another interpretation, because the Four of Cups and the Emperor card here is a good combination too. So this is somebody's fortune is your gain. This could also be you being put in more in a leadership position and growth happening for you as well. The Eight of Swords, this person, like I said, correlating with the astrology. This person is very sexually attracted to you. Okay, so know that. And this person really, you two have a psychic connection, so you already know who this person is for some of you. The Ten of Swords, I feel like you can be starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy. You could be getting like grieving during this time period. If you have been grieving, this could be like the period where it like you kind of like ready to move forward and on to the next with this energy here. I feel like with this energy here that this no contact person is changing their mind and they are really infatuated about you, and they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna put it out there and see what happens. And I feel like they know that you have a crush on them too, so it's not like it's hard, you know. The Seven of Cups, yeah, I see lots of thoughts of future. So this is an exciting time for you with this energy. This could either be career growth or a new love happening for you. The Hangman card, I feel this is a time of introspection for you here with this energy as well. And the cards, Hangman and High Priestess card, let the cards play. The Page of Wands, I feel you're open-minded to new things. You're intriguing new relationships at this time, or you're intriguing new situations and experiences, but to an extent. Okay, you're open-minded to a damn extent, because you either, if it's dealing with like holistic medicine and stuff like that, you need more proof, or like crystals and stuff, you need more proof at this time. The Moon card, I feel like there's lots of talks of future. So like I always say, talk is super cheap. So you got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it. So when I see it, I will believe it. But until then, you can talk all you want. The Three of Coins, I feel like this is a great relationship or partnership that you're coming into. I do see a purging happening. So whoever, whatever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. I do feel like this is a time of new beginnings for you. I do feel like this is a great time for symbiotic relationships. I scratch your back, you scratch my back, and then this could be a love relationship that's very strong. I water your plant and you water my plant, and we both help each other grow at this time. The King of Swords, I see confrontation coming up with this energy here. I feel like somebody may have words of wisdom to share with you here as well, or some really great advice to give you too with this energy. And the Queen of Wands, I feel like somebody's been in your shoes before. Okay, and somebody has had the same experiences that you have, and they want to share. Like if they could go back and talk to their younger selves, they want to go back and talk to their younger self and tell them and share with them what they have learned from their experience. So like I always say, free advice is the best advice, so make sure you're listening. But of course you may not, because you might take it like as criticism. Anyways, thank you, Elle, for being on with me. I love you. Kisses. Mwah. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. I got 991 subscribers, which is so freaking awesome. I just need 10 more, or 9, and then I get 1,000. Yay! So show your love and support. Subscribe if you haven't. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate it. Love you, girl. Mwah.